What's up everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Qasim and today I want to talk to you all about the Turtle Beach Stealth 700 Generation 2. This headset has a ton of features, but before we start, down in the description below you guys are going to find timestamps to the sound test, to the mic test, the design, the features, so whatever information you're looking for, just jump to that section of the video. So first and foremost, let's start with the design of the headset. One of the first things I noticed with this was how well it matches my Elite Series 2 controller. The black and silver tones of this go hand in hand with the dark shades of that controller. So I really love that right off the bat. Now let's talk about these ear cups. So these ear cups have memory foam in it. And if you guys remember last week, I did a review of the Xbox wireless headset that just came out. And I really liked the foam cushions on there, but these are definitely softer than that. And what's nice is that they have a cooling gel. It's nothing that's gonna make you go crazy, but when you do put them on, you do notice a cooling sensation around your ear, which is really nice. Now, another thing that they say about these ear cups right on the box is the fact that these are glasses friendly. And I can attest for that because one of the first things that I notice when I put a over-the-ear headphones or headset on is how well they work with my glasses. So a lot of the times with me, what happens is that I'll put on a headset and I'll wear it, and after a few hours, it starts to just cause discomfort because it's constantly pressing up against my glasses. This, for one, does not do that. So whenever I review a headset in the future, that is something you guys should always keep in mind, that I do take into account that I have a pair of glasses, and how comfortable the cushions are is really dependent on how well they work with me and my glasses. Now, apart from the ear cushions, up top here in the headband, you also have a very soft foam. So this is perfect, very comfortable so far in wearing these headphones. I have not had any trouble with their comfort. Now you've also got a steel reinforced headband. So this is adjustable, so plenty of movement. And again, I haven't had problems with this one adjusting on its own. Like when you go to press buttons, I've had this problem with headsets before. This one doesn't do that. Now on the side here, you've got a bunch of buttons, and a lot of these buttons can actually be remapped, which we're going to talk about in a second. So the very first one is your volume dial. So you can simply dial it up, dial it down, and this is going to adjust the volume. Now beneath the volume slider, you've got another dial, which is for your game chat by default. But this, when I show you guys the app, I'm going to show you exactly how you can remap this to other features of the headset. Down below that is the mode button. Again, this is to switch between modes, and we're going to discuss this once we get into the app. Then you've got your power button, which is going to turn on the Xbox, or if you have a PlayStation 5, should turn that one on too. Now beneath the power button, you have the Bluetooth button. This is what you're going to use to pair this up with your phone. So iPhone, Android, you can pair it up with your phone. I actually had a bunch of issues with that, which we will discuss in a moment, but that's the Bluetooth button. And then beneath that, you've got your Xbox sync button. So you're going to press that and press the sync button on the Xbox, and it's going to sync right up. And it did fabulous when syncing. Okay, now the last design aspect I wanted to talk about, I didn't forget about it, but is the microphone. When I first opened this and got it out of the box, I'm looking around, I'm like, where's the microphone? Where's the microphone? It is so neatly tucked away in the body. That is really awesome. I like it because once you tuck it away, it's out of the way, it's muted, it's put off to the side, and when it's out, it's there, it's working. I couldn't even find it in the beginning, so this is really neat. I really like the microphone design. Okay, so this headset has a ton of features and comes in at only $149. Speaking of features, this is where I ran into a little bit of an issue. So when I first picked this up from Best Buy, I brought it home. I did the firmware update by connecting it to my Mac, and everything was fine. When I went to connect the Bluetooth with my iPhone, that's when I ran into an issue. I tried again and again. Sometimes it would find the headset and I would try to connect and it wouldn't connect. Other times it just wouldn't even find the headset. So I tried with a second phone, I tried with an iPad, and same issue. So ultimately I ended up going back to Best Buy, exchanging the headset, brought that one home, tested it out, and finally was able to connect. The reason this is important is because they have a new app for the phone. It's their audio hub, and this allows you to tweak a lot of the settings and change the features of your headset. So if you can't access the app, you're pretty much kind of screwed. So that was a big problem, and I really wanted to test out the different features of this headset, and finally getting it to connect was awesome. Now, once I got it to connect, I had no issues whatsoever. Till now, I have not had issues. So if you guys run into an issue with this connecting with your phone, simply go exchange it, because I did try the firmware update and that didn't work. Alright, so I've got the headset powered up and ready to go. One of the things I like is that it does tell you the battery level. So you'll have this lady come up and say battery level high when you power it on, which is nice because that way you know that your headset has enough battery for you to get gaming. The other thing it will tell you is that it is paired with your Bluetooth and it is paired with your system. So it's going to automatically pair to your phone, and like I said, I had issues before, but once I've gotten it paired, I've never run into any issues. Alright, so we are going to put this on and we are going to do a mic test. So right now the audio that you're hearing is coming from the microphone that's up top, and if we switch over, now you guys are hearing the audio that is coming from the mic of the headset. So if you like this, if you think this sounds good, this is how the Turtle Beach Stealth 700 is going to sound when you're talking to your friends. Now we are going to switch back, and now again you're hearing the microphone that is up top. So if you guys like that test and like that sound, that is how the Turtle Beach Stealth 700 Gen 2 is going to sound for your friends. Alright, so now that the mic test is out of the way, we are going to move on to the sound test. Before we start, I use a pair of Sennheiser 3D audio recording headphones. I wear them in my ears, and then I wear the headsets on top, and then I record the audio. I'm actually going to be switching through the different presets that they offer inside of the app, and I will label that as we move through the video. So I hope you guys enjoyed this sound test, and I will see you back here afterwards.
Hostiles have captured the hard point. Secure.
Enemy destroyed.
Enemy napalm incoming. Hardpoint identified. Hardpoint is secure.
Target. They're dead. down.
Hardpoint lost. Hardpoint identified. Hardpoint locked down. Hardpoint contested. Hardpoint is secure. Come on, we've almost got this.
Knowledge waypoint course.
Hardpoint contested. Coming. Hardpoint is secure.
Hostile expired.
Hardpoint located. Time's against us. Bring this home. Hardpoint locked down. Hostile spy plane established overhead. MTC is live. Bring the hammer down.
On your side, genius.
Hostile spy plane established overhead.
Target. They're gone.
Sit rep. Napalm strike inbound.
Check your fire.
So now I want to talk to you guys about the actual app, the Audio Hub app. Now this is actually really cool. You can get it from the Apple App Store, or if you're on Android, you can get it from the Google Play Store. Now, once you've got it downloaded and your headset paired up, it's going to automatically detect your headset when it's on. So right up top, you can see that it's showing that it's connected to my Xbox and the battery level of the headset. Beneath that, you have the game volume level. So if from the headset, I start adjusting the volume, you're going to see that slider is going to adjust, which is nice because if you're playing and you just have this open in front of you, you can see what your levels are, what you've got set as your preset and everything. Next, beneath that, you have superhuman hearing. Now, if you can tap to turn this on, and what this is going to do is like things like footsteps, people reloading in a shooting game, muted tones of sounds in the game, it's going to enhance those. Beneath that, you also have a level to what you would like to enhance it to. So you can do 50%, 25%, all the way up to 100%. So you can tweak this to whatever is going to sound good for you. Beneath that, you have the game presets. So if you tap on this, by default, it's going to be in the signature sound preset. You can go into bass boost preset, bass and treble boost, then vocal boost, and then if you press and hold on the custom one, you can actually jump in and tweak all the settings like the treble, the bass, and the dialogue level. So let's go back. Now beneath that you have the mic monitor, then you've got your chat boost. So you can turn on chat boost to enhance the sound of the chat as opposed to the game. Now if we swipe over to the next page, this is where, remember when I was talking about that you can map the second dial? So right up top here, you can press on this and you can map the second dial to chat volume, the mic monitor level, the superhuman hearing volume, or the Bluetooth volume of the phone that it's connected to. So that's pretty neat. You can just kind of tweak it to what you want to do. Beneath that, you've got the mode button. Again, I said we can tweak this. So if you tap on this, you can change this to whether it's going to switch to superhuman hearing, one of the game presets, mic noise gate, and then chat boost. So let's go back. Beneath that, you have noise gate. And by turning this on, what it's going to do is that when you're talking with your friends, if you got a fan on or if you've got anything going on in the background, it's going to try to mute those sounds out and prioritize your voice over those. So this should be good in terms of external noises that you have going on around you when you're playing. Beneath that, you've got the voice prompts level. So what this is going to do is adjust the volume of all those sounds where the headset tells you that Bluetooth is paired or Bluetooth is disconnected, all of that stuff. So you can adjust the volume for that. And then beneath that, you have the tones level. So any audible tones of the headset, you can adjust the volume of those too. Now the last page of the app is going to just show you information about your headset, whether there's a firmware update available, social media links, help if you need it, so things like that. Honestly, I really like this app. I like having all of my settings at a glance. There's so many buttons on here, and especially when you first start playing, you're not going to be aware of which button is which. There's like 5 different buttons on the side, and having this app in front of you, just being able to open it and just tweak your settings of the headset, that is really nice. So apart from those issues that I had in the beginning, I've really enjoyed this app. Alright guys, so last but not least, let's talk about whether this is the right headset for you. At $150, what's nice is that they've got an Xbox and PlayStation variant. So if you've got a PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, you can buy the PlayStation variant and it's going to work with those. And then if you're on the Xbox, then you're good with the Series X, Series S, and the Xbox One. And honestly, at $150, the sound is not bad. They're really comfortable to wear. They've got plenty of adjustments. I really like the quality of the microphone, and the app, if you can get it working, I think it's great to have something at a glance to look at and just be able to tweak around all your settings without ever having to press a dial. I honestly don't like how there's so many buttons here. I like the simplicity. Like last week I did the Xbox wireless headset. I like the simplicity of design with that one more, but with the app open, you're not even going to have to deal with these buttons anyway. With the sound, that honestly, guys, is going to be up to you. I've done the sound test and I ran through the different presets so you guys could get an idea as to how this is going to sound for you. So sound is a subjective thing. Like, you might find this headset to sound amazing. I might find it to sound horrible, which is not the case, but just for example. So honestly, you can be the judge on the sound, and I'm just going to leave that to you. With the $150 price tag and the loads of features, I don't think this is a bad gaming headset whatsoever. With that said, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed all the different tests. I hope that this video helped guide you into whether this headset is the right gaming headset for you. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Comment down below with anything that you'd like to say. And most importantly, guys, take care of yourselves, and I will see you all in the next video.